Okay, alright. Yeah, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. Cord, and the purpose of this video is to, to assist some students in kicking start their Form 5 biology, okay? Now, before that, I just want to say that year 2020 was a very challenging year, whereby I think as you all know, the pandemic has switched everyone to an online platform, and 2021 isn't that easy as well. Okay, but throughout the tough times, I believe you have to be a student that can rise up to the occasion untuk membuat keputusan yang baik, iaitu membuat ulang kaji berdasarkan kelas kalian. That's the only thing you can do, guys, if you think about it. Okay, so first and foremost, a big shout out and thank you to my own students, the hundreds and hundreds of students that I have last year, and also you guys who are watching my YouTube channel. So because of all the support I managed to get, I managed to come up with a notebook. Okay, I believe you know my essay book, because if you are in my channel, you have seen my essay book. So I managed to come up with a Form 4 notebook, and if you are keen, if you find that, sir, I think the way you teach, if it's in the notebook form, I would be able to understand, boleh faham dengan lebih baik, you can consider getting this at my Shopee, okay? Alright, now, so guys, again, the purpose of this video is to assist you in kicking start your Form 5 biology lessons. Now, if you really want to cover every single thing, very straightforward. I'm afraid I don't have time to record so much but you can always follow my either online tuition or recording. Okay, so guys, let's start. Okay, so so as you can see here, Form 5 is no easier than Form 4. I kept telling my own students, okay, where's my pen? Oh, sorry, my pen is there. Okay. Okay, now I kept telling my students many times, Form 5 is unlike Form 4. Form 4 still, I think you can manage. Content is deep, no doubt. Tapi bagi tingkatan 5, okay, yang pertama sekali ada 13 topik kan. There are 13 topics, and this is how it will go. At the start, they will attack you. I told my students, they will attack you with all the plant topics. Wow, sir, plant reproduction also got Yes, you are right, plant reproduction. Sir, not so interesting. Yes, I also know. Okay, I was a student once also come on. Okay, so after they attack you with plants, they will kill you with something to do with environment sustainability, this area of biology. Okay, guys, they will kill you here. Serious, I tell you. My former KBSM students, I told them this kind of topic you cannot answer at all. Okay, if you're a top student, memang tak boleh jawab dalam essay. And guys, after they kill you one more time. They stab you again with something called inheritance. Okay, so this is how it will go in Form 5. So, okay, alright, let's look at chapter 1. So, mari kita tengok bab pertama ya. So kelas ini kita akan buat berdasarkan medium dui bahasa. Okay, so now first of all, tissue organization in plants is like how you learn cell organization. Oh, cell. Wait, where are the words? Okay, cell, then tissue, organ, system, diikuti organism. Okay, so here in terms of plant tissue, dari segi tissue tumbuhan terdapat dua cabang utama. There are two main branches, right? Whereby the first one refers to meristematic tissue. Okay, dalam BM sama juga, tissue meristem. And the other one is called permanent tissue. Okay, dalam BM kita sebut ini sebagai tisu kekal. Okay, tisu kekal. Okay, so these two tissue here, what is the difference? Let me tell you first. This one have undergone differentiation. Telah melalui dalam BM pembezaan. This one did not undergo differentiation. But I'll come to that later. Okay, pelajar sekalian, mari kita tengok tissue meristem dulu. Tissue meristem. This meristem tissue, I always teach my students this way. With two questions. Soalan pertama, which I'm asking you now, guys, does the whole plant grow or only a certain part of the plant? Is it A, the whole plant, seluruh tumbuhan akan bertumbuh, ataupun hanya C pula. Okay, B, only certain part of the plant. 80% of students will choose whole plant, but answer is only certain part of the plant. Hanya bahagian-bahagian tertentu akan melalui pembahagian sel. It will divide. Only certain part will divide, pushing the other cells. To understand this, let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you the second question. How does a plant actually grow? Bagaimanakah suatu tumbuhan bertumbuh? I kickstart for you the answer. The plant grows upwards. Okay, I think you know the rest lah. So if the plant grow up, the other one is it grows down. Okay, up, down. Don't forget sideways as well. Bertumbuh ke atas. Okay, pokok menjadi lebih tinggi, akan memanjang, dan juga batang pokok menjadi lebih tebal. The diameter become bigger. Now with that, then only we can understand meristem tissue. So the plant grows up, down, and sideways. Okay, so let me draw this. Why does the plant grow up? Because of, okay, this one I'm coloring in black color. This is called the shoot tip. Okay, shoot tip dalam BM hujung pucuk. Hujung pucuk. Manakala, kenapa tumbuhan bertumbuh ke bawah? Disebabkan root tip, because of the root tip, hujung akar. Okay, dan akhir sekali, bagaimanakah batang pokok menebal? How the plant become, the stem become bigger. Okay, when I say become bigger lah, thicker lah, longer, the boy students always very happy. Okay, the boy students. My students in reproduction, they had a very good time. In reproduction lesson, I mixed up the word lesson, guys. Don't get the wrong idea. So, okay, shoot tip, root tip, and the next one, this stem here, when I take out, this is referring to the cambium. Okay, the cambium. Cambium is what causes the plant to become bigger in diameter. Okay, so berdasarkan dalam BM juga cambium hanya I tukar kepada K. So berdasarkan apa yang kita tengok ini, so let me tell you, because the plant grow up and down because of shoot tip, root tip, we call this under this cabang. Okay, let me remove this. This is called apical meristem. Dalam BM, meristem apex. Okay, meristem apex. Dan bagi cambium, ini merujuk kepada meristem sisi. Okay, so I call this lateral meristem. Okay, so guys, again, so meristem is where cell division takes place. Cell division takes place. Okay, so the shoot tip, root tip, and then the cambium. That's how they grow up, down, and then sideways. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, let me complete the chart as well. So dari sini, okay, here. Okay, so apical meristem refers to, let me use another color. This one, I think this will be okay lah. This one refers to the shoot tip, root tip, hujung akar, hujung pucuk, manakala meristem sisi. Ini meristem sisi merujuk kepada cambium. Okay, so this is where cell division constantly takes place. This is where cell division constantly takes place. And moving on, permanent tissue. Oh yeah guys, I'll still recap once more later, the next few slides. I'll recap one more time. Okay, let's move on to this first, then I recap that, then I go through all the rest. Okay, to understand permanent tissue, you have to first recall this word. If you do not know this word, I think something is missing lah guys, because all these here are cells that have undergone differentiation. Semua telah melalui pembezaan. Yeah? To give you a very good idea, ulang kaji tingkatan 4 bab 2 ya. Sel haiwan, okay, ini katakan melalui proses X untuk menjadi sel khusus, specialized cells. Dalam BM, sel khusus. Contoh, sel otot, sel saraf, muscle cell, nerve cell, blood cell, and so on. So, apakah proses ini? This one lah, differentiation lah, correct? Okay, I think not tough lah. So, the same concept here is applied to plants. Okay, so I remove this one for bab 2. So, apa yang berlaku ialah, tengok, the plant cell, same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. When plant cells undergo this differentiation, they become specialized cells. Okay? And in this case, when they are in a group, dalam kumpulan, kita panggil mereka tissue. Di sini terdapat 3 jenis tissue kekal. Yang pertama, tissue epidermis, epidermal tissue. The second one, vascular tissue. Okay, vascular tissue. I think everyone know lah, phloem, xylem. And last one is the ground tissue. Ground tissue ialah tissue asas. This is where you find all your kaima lah, guys. If you learn in English, the BM term is quite funny. It's called kima. No, guys, teacher is not saying a bad word. It's really parenchyma, collenchyma, all the chyma, but don't say the wrong chyma lah. Okay, alright, so let's move on to the more detailed one. So this is the outline of what we are learning today, but I've covered this one quite specific lah. Okay, now next Okay, now meristematic tissue. What is actually the definition? Apakah takrif sebenar dia? Okay, it refers to tissues whereby the cells divide non-stop. The cells divide non-stop. Okay, one common question I get from students, so does it actually stop? Bila berhenti? Ia akan berhenti membahagi apabila tumbuhan tersebut mati. It only stops dividing when the plant die. Okay? And yeah, again, so there are 3 meristem. Guys, to make your job very easy lah. So from this day on, bila nampak perkataan meristem, straight away in your brain, shoot tip, root tip, cambium. Shoot tip, root tip, cambium. Hujung pucuk, hujung akar, cambium. Meristem refers to shoot tip. Hujung pucuk, hujung akar, supaya dapat membahagi ke atas dan ke bawah. Dan jangan lupa juga cambium, okay? Supaya batang pokok boleh membahagi ke sisi, okay? So, one thing to touch up, what actually occurs here? You know, some of you are very meticulous, okay? You are very particular. Kamu nak tahu apa yang sebenarnya berlaku. So, look, okay, let's say lah. So to tackle this group of students, confirm a lot of funny students that I have also lah. Okay, now, guys, this one here, if I take out, later I tell you a very short, I don't know, I think I can share with you a very short WhatsApp conversation lah, yeah. Okay, so the root tip here, actually what happens, look, dy, sekali lagi ya. So here, dy, dy. So what is actually this process? If you are a very sharp student or your bio foundation quite good, terus nampak kamu boleh bagi tahu, oh sir, you taught me last year, this one is metafasa yang merujuk kepada mitosis. Oh sir, is it all these meristem mitosis occur? Yes, mitosis berlaku tidak terhenti-henti. Okay? Okay, akan berlaku berterusan di ketiga tempat ini ya. Okay, alright. Okay. Oh guys, just to share a very short, I don't know, I find it funny lah, maybe you won't because the beginning of the year, it is the beginning of the year, it's the beginning of the month, it's beginning of a lot of brand new classes, you know. So the Form 4 students started to come in to join my tuition. So this girl was asking me lah, because I started the first Form 4 class, the online class lah, Zoom class then she was like, after my class finished, then she messaged me, because I told them in class, you all have to go to the center to take the book, mesti angkat buku nota daripada pusat tuition. Then she was like, she messaged me, WhatsApp lah, oh sir, it's like this lah, she asked, sir, I haven't taken notes from the center. Okay lah, fine lah, I reply lah, me. Then you have to take notes from the center. So what I did was I answer her question. It wasn't actually a question, it was a statement. I answer her question. I answer her question using her question. Then yeah. Okay sir, thank you so much. No, she said thank you so very much. Yeah, thank you so very much. Then there was a few love signs, but that one don't matter lah. I find it quite funny lah, because yeah, if you tell me also I can't do anything what guys lah. So I can only answer your question lah. So I haven't take notes from the center. Then you have to take from the center. Wow, sir, thank you so much. Okay lah, good lah. Okay. So guys, this is meristematic tissue. Yeah. I think that basically clears up a big. Hopefully, it clears your problem lah. Again, this recording, this lesson is to help you kickstart your first subtopic, because school is starting around now. Yeah. Okay, so guys, epidermal tissue, vascular and ground adalah ketiga-tiga tisu yang yang merupakan tisu kekal. Kekal maksudnya tidak akan bertukar lagi. If they are epidermal tissue, their whole life will be epidermal tissue. Now, take out the my dogs. Okay. Patch boy, come. Yeah, if you haven't seen him before, this is Patch. Always spoil my door, you know. Okay, go boy, go. Okay, now, hey guys, so epidermal tissue is the outermost layer. Epidermal tissue is the outermost layer for every plant. Don't care whether it's the stem, tak kira batang pokok, daun ataupun akar. Yeah. Outermost layer of the plant is called epidermis or epidermal tissue. It's similar to your skin. Ulang kaji guys, apakah lapisan paling luar kulit? Apakah tissue? Apakah kulit anda diperbuat daripada? Jawapan tissue epithelial. Your skin is made up of epithelial tissue. Main function is actually for protection. Okay? So, okay, coming back to this one. Why I mentioned this is because, guys, the outermost layer of the plant is also for protection. Lapisan paling luar juga adalah untuk perlindungan. Take out. Okay, so guys, what I'm showing you here is not exactly from your syllabus, which means you don't actually have to know this picture lah. But I normally train my students that way. We learn a little bit deeper, so when you take your SPM or when you enter pre-U, you can handle a lot better. Confirm. So take out this one I enlarge. The outermost layer is always epidermis, function for protection. Okay. Now, other than that, there's one more thing you have to know. You see, let's say this is the leaf. Guys, let's say this is the leaf. I take out the cross section. Okay, saya keluarkan keratan rentas daun. So it's something like this. I'll just draw a brief one. Because I don't have in my slide here. Oh, this one I need to draw like this. Okay, so the cross section of the leaf, if I take out, now this is called the upper epidermis. Dalam BM epidermis atas, there's actually a layer, a very thin layer on top of the upper epidermis, which we call cuticle. Dalam BM cuticle. Okay, so ini lapisan berlilin. This is a waxy layer that causes it to be waterproof. Okay, dalam BM galis air. Okay, this is a waxy layer, a waterproof layer, so that water cannot pass through. Okay, first thing and last thing, they like to ask lah guys, katakan ini stoma. Okay, apa yang mengelilinginya? Okay, what causes the opening and closing? Sel pengawal. Okay, sel pengawal refers to guard cells. Function is to actually control opening and closing of the stomata. Yeah. So recap. Epidermal tissue. What do you need to know? Lapisan paling luar, outermost layer. Number 2, it's mainly for protection. You must know there's cuticle characteristic, and last but not least, this one, guard cell is considered epidermal tissue. Okay, gut cells are epidermal cells. Sel pengawal ialah cell epidermis. Yeah. Okay, guys, a little bit more. Vascular tissue is quite simple, xylem, phloem. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think this is? The outer one. Guys, what do you think this is? This is the not xylem. This is the phloem. Okay? Kalau anda ditangkap tadi, okay, don't worry, I'll teach you a method. If you are like, I think this teacher may be going to say the wrong thing. Good for you, you're right. Okay. Now, as a student last time this is not something I'm very proud to share. From Form 4 all the way to Form 6, I tend to terbalik this two tissue. Okay, I tend to think that maybe outside is xylem, then salah lah. So whatever problem I faced last time, when I started teaching, I come up with a method supaya you can be better than me, so that you can be much better than me. Now, from outside to inside, use this method, alphabetical order, A sampai Z. A sampai Z, soalan, P dulu atau X dulu? If you get this wrong, I think you better log on to other channel, learn ABC. Okay, so obviously P first. Sentiasa P dulu baru X. P dulu baru X. Kalau belajar dalam BM, mana-mana arah pun anda boleh guna. Anak panah ini letak A sampai Z. Oh, luar. F dulu. Oh, F dulu. Okay, F for phloem by the way ya. F dulu baru X, xylem. See, any angle. Okay, like I said, I go one step deeper to teach my students. So kita akan belajar bentuk ini. Again, let me stress, SPM not needed, but I always prefer teaching my students this because you will be better. Trust me, you will be better when it comes to handling this sort of question. Hey. So, have a look. Now, tadi kita belajar phloem diluarkan. Let's play a game lah. So, the game is very simple. Just guess which one is phloem. Is it A? Boleh nampak? I think you can see A, B, ataupun C. This one I asked 10 students confirm 9 get wrong one. Okay, if your answer is A, salah. Okay, salah. The answer is actually B. Ini phloem. So I use my highlighter to color this one, blue color. Blue color here, this one is phloem. Phloem, okay, di tengah-tengah. Okay, kalau saya guna warna highlighter merah sini. So ini cambium, baru sampai xylem. Xylem di bawah, this one. This is phloem, cambium, and then xylem. Phloem, cambium, and then xylem. And confirm your question is, sir, then what is the funny black part? Okay, what is the funny black part? This thing here, this is we will learn later, sclerenchyma. This is one of your chyma, guys. Okay, one of your chyma. Alright. Okay, and okay, guys, there's a small task for you. Your job is to read up on the structure of phloem and xylem. But anyway, let me give you the keywords. For phloem, you have to read up. It's not tough, it's only 2 points. You read up about sieve tube and companion cell. Ini tube tapis, ini ialah sel rakan. Okay, manakala xylem, you just read about xylem vessel. Okay, ya, ini saloxylem dan satu lagi ini ialah we call it what lignin. These are key points that you have to know in case they ask you maybe 1 or 2 mark structure. Alright. Last but not least, oh yeah, this is another diagram. So here, this one. Phloem, cambium, xylem. Phloem, cambium, xylem. Alright. Okay guys, one last one would be ground tissue asas. All your chyma, okay? I nearly said chyma. Okay, so dalam BM parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. So to understand this, let me use back this diagram. Hey guys, this diagram you are clear. Any diagram they throw at you, confirm you can answer. So parenchyma here makes up the biggest part of the plant, makes up the biggest portion of the plant. Okay, most abundant tissue, tissue paling banyak dalam tumbuhan. Kalau saya warnakan dengan warna hijau, you can see guys, very big part. Okay. Collenchyma. Okay, revision. What is the outermost layer? Epidermal tissue. So the outermost layer, epidermal tissue or epidermis. Lepas itu, ini diikuti collenchyma. Ini diikuti collenchyma. So guys, kalau saya warnakan collenchyma, you see this one. Oh sir, does it touch this one? No, because here got a bit of parenchyma. Okay, kalau tak jelas, tengok lagi ya. See, a bit of parenchyma, correct? So that's why when I color, I don't touch it. Yeah. And finally, the last one is the one you thought is phloem. Okay, tadi kamu ingat phloem. I mean, if you did lah. So this is called sclerenchyma. It's very dark, because same as xylem, they have lignin. Guys, in SPM, right, bila huraikan tentang lignin, you must say they provide mechanical support. Dalam BM, sokongan. Dalam BM, sokongan mechanical. Okay? Alright? Okay, let me give you one very good pointer. Let me give you one very good pointer. Sebab biasanya masalah yang dihadapi pelajar, I like to tackle what problems you have lah. Okay, masalah pelajar dalam membuat ulang kaji ataupun membaca tentang tisu asas ini ialah dari segi fungsi sebagaimana nak hafal. Very simple. If you want to really save time, you can copy this somewhere. All the ground tissue main function is to provide mechanical support. Okay, semua tisu asas memberi sokongan mechanical kepada tumbuhan. Sokongan mechanical kepada tumbuhan. Just memorize this. Okay, if you are very particular, you can zoom into which one support woody plant, which one support herbaceous plant. Okay. Okay, so guys, let me sum up the whole thing. So what have we learned today? What have we learned now? Believe it, don't believe it. You have learned all the 7 tissues already. Let me guide you one by one. So, lapisan paling luar, guys. Lapisan paling luar. This is epidermal tissue. Okay. try to follow what is this layer? Apakah lapisan, okay, katakan saya guna warna ungu. What layer is this? After the epidermal tissue, oh sir, ini tissue collenchyma. Yes. Okay. Apakah ini saya nak tahu ini. Okay. Apakah tissue? Apa tissue ini? The biggest portion, parenchyma. Then the part you thought is phloem, very dark, sebenarnya sclerenchyma. Guys, this one is sclerenchyma, followed by the phloem. Okay, this is phloem, cambium, and then xylem. Ta-da, guys. Okay, ta-da, that's all. You have learned all the tissues already. Initially, when I showed you the whole complete one, you felt very tough. Yeah? But now you know the whole thing, what? Epidermal, ini tissue, epidermis. Okay? Collenchyma, parenchyma, sclerenchyma, phloem, cambium, dan juga xylem. So guys, you see, I have taught you the whole thing already. If I point, let's say here, xylem. Okay? If I point here, the dark region, sclerenchyma. If I point here, parenchyma. Okay? Alright guys, I hope this helps you out in kicking start your studies for Form 5 lah. I foresee, you know, I'm sure you all know as well the year won't be that easy ahead, but you have to keep a strong mind. Alright, to do well, to do well. Okay guys, I will catch you another time then. Yeah. Okay, cheers, take care.